Well, those showers and thunderstorms that developed in southern Arkansas have really started to fall apart now that the sun has come down at about 10 o'clock. It's in Union and Claiborne parishes, and they've really weakened in intensity, too. Just a few bolts of lightning here. But put on quite a show earlier and brought even a couple severe thunderstorm warnings in addition to that. So going to kind of expect the same tomorrow once again with those pop-up storms during the afternoon. Highs getting into the upper 80s. It's going to be a warm one, but most of us will be dry. That's your forecast first. NBC 10 News at 10 starts right now.
Live from your local news leader, this is NBC 10 News at 10.
Right now, storms early this morning, leaving significant damage in parts of Louisiana. We'll have what remains after the storm. And a few people got some new ink, all in the name of cats and charity. We'll have those details coming up. Plus, an emotional welcome home for the 913th Airlift Group. We'll have the tearful reunion. Hello, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Chelsea Jones. As storms ripped through the Arklamas overnight, it left some significant damage across our state. We're going to start our coverage tonight in West Monroe. Well, this family's West Monroe home was split in two after a huge tree fell on it this morning. The house, a total loss. Inside, complete ruins. Frances Cooper says the tree fell on her home while she was making breakfast and her husband was asleep.
I could hear something hit the roof of the house like something was crumbling. I know I can get another house, but I can't get another life.
Cooper says her grandson usually stays in that room where the tree crushed that home. She says she's grateful he wasn't there at the time, and fortunately, no one was injured. Now, across the state in Iberia Parish along LA 31, one resident had parts of a roof from a nearby building fly into his yard as the storms rolled in early this morning. Here's that story.
About 7:20, we woke up to a loud noise. It sounded like a freight train like they see on TV.
That's the building in the power lines. Look at it right here.
Kurt Babineau took this video of the storm rolling through Iberia Parish near LA 31 early Sunday morning. When his family initially heard the loud noise coming from the wind, they took cover.
Got my wife up, we ran into the bathroom and kind of hid there for a couple of minutes, and next thing you know, we heard all the sound like maybe something flying apart.
The storm lifted parts of the roof from the building next door. The high winds bringing pieces of the roof flying into trees and some landing in Babineau's yard.
You can see the beams in the tree too, and wrapped it around the telephone posts and the power lines like it was tinfoil basically.
Linemen from CLECO worked diligently to restore power to the area and put utility poles back in place. The sheer power of the winds on full display here.
Basically wrapped the tin like it's aluminum foil, you know, it's like it's almost nothing.
Babineau says it was a scary few minutes, especially thinking the roof of his home could come off next.
Happy to be alive? Yes. Yes. Just, you know, I don't know if I got that worried, but it's worried about the house, you know, taking off and everything, so pretty cool.
Also in southern Louisiana, Mayor of Ville Platte, Jennifer Vadrine, has declared the city to be in a state of emergency. This after early morning storms tore through that area. Ville Platte police report several damages to include downed trees, houses blown into the middle of the road, power outages, and really bad travel conditions. Currently, no injuries have been reported, but everyone was encouraged and is encouraged to stay home.
It sounded like destruction, complete mayhem. I'm talking like trains was colliding. That's how much force and winds, trees was falling. It was very nerve-wracking, you know, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was very catastrophic.
That's the worst I ever saw. Like, I've been living here for the longest, and I never experienced this at all.
Through Hurricane Lily, through Hurricane Katrina, Gustav, it was nothing compared to Harvey. It was nothing compared to just like 3-4 hours of just mayhem.
All Evangeline schools will be closed tomorrow. Governor John Bel Edwards surveyed the damages in Ville Platte this afternoon, but he will be back in Ruston tomorrow for an update on those recovery efforts. Now, over in Alabama, the protests against its new abortion ban continued in Mobile. Dozens of people filled Bienville Square to show opposition to the recently signed law, which prohibits all abortions unless the mother's life is at risk. Now, this does not include victims of rape or incest, and violators could be charged criminally. The ACLU vowed to file a lawsuit before the law is set to take effect in November.
Making abortions illegal will actually not save lives. There's many young women and women who are going to end up taking their own lives and taking dangerous measures to not have a child. But legalizing abortions make it safe and give women a place to make a choice with their own bodies.
Several presidential candidates like Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, and Kirsten Gillibrand have all spoken out against that new law. Now, on a lighter note, one local tattoo shop was packed, and it was all for a perfect cause. NBC 10's Anna McAllister was there for it all.
People were standing shoulder to shoulder at the Fat Mermaid Tattoo Parlor and Boutique in Monroe. But they weren't just there for the tats, they were there for the cats.
At this Tats for Cats event, they even have little baby kittens up for adoption, like Paprika, courtesy of the River Cities Humane Society for Cats.
The second annual Tats for Cats event kicked off Sunday morning. The shop's owner teamed up with the River Cities Humane Society to make it happen.
Erica, that owns the shop, and her husband adopted a kitten from us. That had to have about $1,000 worth of medical bills. She kind of wanted to give back.
Attendees could pick from several different cat tattoo designs. A majority of the sales going straight to the River Cities Humane Society, the only non-kill cat shelter in northeastern Louisiana. Volunteer Deborah Evans says there's a huge need for the help in our community.
There's a lot of cats you see around that are homeless and not well cared for. They take cats in, they get them spayed or neutered and healthy, and adopt them to good families.
Fat Mermaid owner Erica Dean says it's all worth it for these furry friends.
I think cats make a wonderful companion, somebody to care about, somebody who's happy when you come home.
Reporting in Monroe, Anna McAllister, NBC 10, your local news leader.
Well, also today in Sterlington, people of all ages were mudding it up for a great cause. Four-wheelers took over the Soggy Bottoms ATV Park for the second annual Mudding for Kids event. Attendees drove through the mud and got down and dirty for children in need. All money gathered from the three-day event was donated to the Wish I Could organization. Well, coming up on NBC 10 News at 10, an emotional welcome home to those that risk their lives for our country. That after the break. But first, severe weather rocked our area this weekend. What can we expect next?
Well, we're going to see some unsettled weather sticking around at least for the next couple days or so. Before we get more into what we would normally see this time of year, time out all the details coming up when NBC 10 News at 10 continues.
Closed captioning, sponsored by Vantro Toyota. Right on the corner, right on the price.
They served our country and defended our freedom.
Yet many local veterans and their families don't have a place to call home.
Or know where their next meal is coming from.
That's why NBC 10, Fox 14, and these dedicated partners are holding our second annual Homeless Veterans Food Drive.
And we need your help.
Please donate non-perishable food items at any Max Fresh Market store in Monroe and West Monroe.
Together, let's give our homeless veterans the support they need
and so richly deserve.
Looking for ways to save money? Join our USA program. You'll get a 15% discount on any repairs that we make. You never pay overtime or holiday rates. You always get moved to the front of the list, and we give you a 5-year parts and labor warranty on those repairs. Give us a call today, West Monroe or Ruston.
At Air Pros. Houston, where cultures come together.
Where inspiration
takes center stage.
And big dreams come true.
It's where fun happens every day.
Houston's a city on the move.
It's a city that makes you groove.
That's the heartbeat. That's the rhythm of my town. Of my town.
My town. My town.
Our town.
H-Town.
Houston is a city that inspires. Visit Houston for yourself and find out where the inspiration leads you.
You don't get to be a customer-first dealership unless you're among the best, and that's Interstate West Monroe. Let us show you our great selection. Come experience our great service. And during the Jeep Celebration event, all remaining 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokees are $6,000 off. And all remaining 2018 Jeep Renegades are $8,000 off. Jeep savings like never before. Shop InterstateDodge.com. Then come in for your customer first experience at Interstate Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in West Monroe.
Hey guys, here's another energy-saving tip. Having your entire HVAC system fully cleaned and serviced will help prevent costly repairs to your system throughout the season. Cut out your worries. Call us today and see how we can save you 15%. We're Air Pros at West Monroe and Ruston.
At 10 continues.
Well, it's a special day for many military families as more than 100 Air Force Reserve airmen were welcomed back home to Little Rock. Tonight, Rebecca Jeffrey shares their emotional return home.
With eyes to the skies, families of more than 100 airmen wait.
I'm ready to see him, ready for him to be at home.
It's been 4 months since they've seen their loved one, and the last few minutes may be the hardest for Keisha Williams and her family.
We're just so excited, thank God, that he's come back safe to us along with the other airmen.
Safely and successfully.
We're so very proud of their accomplishments.
Colonel Christopher Lay, the commander of the 913th Airlift Group, says those returning set a new standard during combat-coded deployment.
So some of the highest percentages of having their missions complete, which is phenomenal.
But now, it's time for their heroes to be home.
We're ready to welcome him back, ready for him to see his son and all of his siblings.
As planes touch down and American flags wave in the wind, Williams and dozens of other families watch as airmen take their first steps back on Arkansas soil.
It was emotional for us.
The reunions begin, but Williams is still holding out for her son, Tech Sergeant Akins, to be in sight. And then, the wait is over. A moment that can't be explained, but only experienced. Welcome home.
Those stories always get me.
Oh, it's
they make
so
me so
sweet.
emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for your service, Airman.
Yes, thank you so much.
But some good news.
Some good news and some bad news. We got to take it with where we can get it right. So we do have some good news. We'll time out what that news is coming up next. You're watching NBC 10 News at 10.